Hello there! This is an astrological forecast for December 2010, and this also applies if you have a Libra ascendant, and this is for Libra, of course, my fellow Librans. So Librans, yes, I know, having Saturn in our sign for this next couple of years, we're having to face a lot of things that maybe we've swept under the carpet, things that we've not wanted to look at. And this month particularly is going to be a month where there's going to be quite a deal of focus on your family, on your home, on your roots, on your security, on your finance, and also a little bit on your relationships, because relationships is very much at the core of having this Saturn in Libra for this next couple of years. This is all about us bringing our relationships into balance. For some of us, I'm seeing clients, had a client recently, Alison, who came to me. She's had to now really face that there is an ending in her long-term relationship. It's coming to an end because all the things she's been sweeping under the carpet are really coming up for her to look at. And she's not been happy in this relationship for years and years. And now it's time for her to really stand on her own 2 feet and go for what she wants in her relationships. So Librans, you may too be looking at lots of issues with your relationships and ways in which you've been avoiding things maybe, and really time to stand up for yourself. So aside from those, let's say, negative or more difficult aspects, we've got Venus in your second house this month, Librans. So this should actually bring some kind of good things financially to you. Something nice might be a way of a gift. It might be a way of something that comes to you in your business or your work, or a little extra bonus, just something nice financially coming to you this month. We've got a lot of focus this month in your third house. So I think you're going to be doing quite a lot of socializing. I think you're going to be out there, maybe visiting, doing short trips. I need to alert you, of course, that we do have a Mercury retrograde this month. Mercury being retrograde from the 10th to the 29th of December. So try, if you can, to get your travel plans arranged before Mercury goes retrograde. Otherwise, during a retrograde, there's just often some little nuisances, things that don't work out very well. People not very good in their minds, so they tend to forget all about time. Everything just goes at a slower pace and isn't quite so urgent sometimes. Do remember to back up your hard drive. Try not to sign any important documents or go to any or initiate any important meetings during this Mercury retrograde. But I am seeing you certainly being with friends, maybe being with family. Also a good time for reading, studying, learning this month, for being very proactive with it. Any way in which you can extend your skills and maybe market something that you've already got going. As well, we've got a lot of planets in the fourth house. So could be a little bit of turbulence with maybe a family member or somebody that you've spoken out against, or them to you. So just try to be your normal Libran self and keep the peace, but not at the expense of your well-being. So do keep that in mind, because you'll be trying to balance those scales, my fellow Librans. I know you will. Neptune in the 5th, some of you have found that you have maybe met a soulmate, or think you've met a soulmate, and is it really a soulmate? And you may not really know. With Neptune there, you're going to just have to experiment and find out and trust those intuitive feelings. Jupiter, Uranus in your 6th house. Yes, I know many of you have been experiencing great changes in the work area. Changes, there's a feeling of instability, feeling as though it's very up and down, 1 minute up, 1 minute down. As well for you as well, your health. You may find that your emotions are significantly affecting your health. For those of you that have weight issues, this Jupiter in this house of weight and putting on weight can also maybe be an issue. You'd also have to watch out Venus in the 2nd as well, making a trine to these planets in the 6th. You may find yourself attracted to sugar, sweet things that maybe you shouldn't, or maybe shouldn't overindulge in, let's put it that way. And especially over the holiday, that might be a little bit of a challenge. So Librans, you've certainly got your work cut out with your relationships this month. You do need to try to keep working at finding a balance that's equitable and fair, not where you're doing all the giving or where you're just feeling isolated. Maybe you've got a partner who is detached, who is emotionally distant, that you keep trying to reach, that you just can't reach. So all these issues are coming up probably in one way or another for you this month. So I wish you a wonderful month. We've got 2011 coming up. You might want to consider having a reading for 2011. What's 2011 got in store for you? You might want to book your own reading, or treat somebody else to a present for a reading, or ask a question about 2011 for $25 that I'll answer in an email of up to 150 words.